Hi guys, what's up? It's Ashlund and today I am back with another video and it's kind of gonna be a little bit of a mashup video of a story time and a favorites video because I was originally just supposed to do a favorites video, but I actually got grounded. So I'm currently grounded right now, you know, just really out here doing just really good. So I just thought that I would also tell the story of how I got grounded because I don't know, I think it's kind of funny and I kind of had a crazy weekend and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just gonna show you a few of my favorites and then after I'll get into the little story time. So make sure to stay to the end because it's kind of a funny like story, so yeah. Okay, so to start off with my favorites, if you know me, I'm obsessed with smells. I know that that sounds really weird, but I'm like obsessed with perfume and like smelling good, and I love for my car to smell good, and I love like lotions and anything like that, anything that smells good. So I found my new favorite scent from Bath & Body, and I've just been so obsessed with it, and it smells so good, and it literally smells like nothing else I've ever smelled before. So it's called In the Stars and I just have it in this body mist. I literally got it like probably a week ago and it's already to like here. So actually no, not a week ago, probably like 2 weeks ago, and it's already to there. So I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this a lot. And then I also have this lotion that's In the Stars too, because I just love it that much. Okay, and then next I'm going to do shoes because I have been so obsessed with these boots lately. They are the Platform Doc Marten Jade boots and they are so freaking cute. I have been wearing them every day. They literally look good with any outfit and they make you look like 2 inches taller because like, look at these soles, they're like so thick. But I really love those because I feel like the black Doc Martens are really a trend right now. And I do have those, but they're kind of old and I wore them so much so they just like got kind of worn out. So I wanted to buy a new pair, but then I was like, everybody has the black Doc Martens. So I was like, I'm gonna buy the Platform ones. And I love them, so. Okay, and then the next item I have is I finally got, oh, wrong way. I finally got a laptop case. I guess you could consider my laptop one of my favorites because I'm literally obsessed with it. I've had it for like a really long time, but this will be a forever favorite. But what is really making it into the favorites is this case. I just barely got this new case and it's so cute. It's just like light pink, but it's like rubberized and matte. So I've been obsessed with this. I think that it's literally so cute. And then I just like put some stickers on there that I have right now. Okay, now the next thing. Okay, so the next thing that I have, sorry, my dad just got home. So his truck is like super loud. But the next item that I have is this Teddy Blake bag. It's so cute and just look at it. Look how nice it is. Can we just admire her for a second? Okay, thanks. But it's just this leather black bag. They literally have the cutest bags ever, cutest purses, backpacks, anything like that. But I have been obsessed with this one. It's like a, so you can hold it this way and then it also has like this strap. And I just think that it's really cute and it literally looks good with everything. Every single outfit. So yeah, and then look how cute this little tag is. It says Teddy Blake on it. Teddy Blake, New York. So that's another one of my favorites. And then my last favorite thing that I'm gonna do is Cadbury eggs. Because it's finally spring, Easter is in like 2 weeks and oh, I almost just fell off my chair. But Easter is almost here, which means that Cadbury eggs are here. So I got a new bag of these to film for this video, but I already ate like half of them. So that's awkward. But yeah, so that's all of my like spring slash April favorites. So yeah, let's get into the story time. Okay, so I've never really filmed a story time. I think this is my first. Actually, no. Wait, no. Yeah, this is my first story time ever. I get a lot of requests to do this, but I never have. So I'm just gonna talk to you. Okay, so another reminder, I'm grounded. This is why I'm grounded. Let me just think back. It was a pretty wild weekend, not gonna lie. So Friday night, I was at my friend's house and everybody was just over there and we were like, what should we do? We had already like ate and everything. And then we were like, oh my gosh, let's go prank our friends. And so then we went pranking, but I literally had no idea what time it was, just cause like, you know, when you're pranking, you like don't care about anything around you. Like we went like power boxing and toilet papering, and I don't know, you just like don't really, you're not aware of what's going on around the outside world. So like I didn't even have my phone on me, just cause you're just like in the moment. Like it's so much fun. And so I didn't realize, but my curfew was 11 o'clock because I had to drive home. So my mom said that I had to be home by 11. And I didn't realize, but it was like, when we left, I'm pretty sure it was like 10:30. And then I didn't realize, but we had been out for like a half hour. And we were really close to my friend's house, but so I just didn't even really realize, but it had already been like past 11. It was like 11, it was probably like 11, like 10 minutes after 11 that I noticed, like I pulled my phone out, and it was when we got back into the car to go back to my friend's house so I could get to my Jeep and go home. But I literally didn't even notice the time, like at all. And this always scares me because I feel like this is always gonna happen to me, which this is the first time that it has, that I just like totally space what time it is and I miss curfew. So yeah, you already know what's going on. It's already past the time that I had to get home by, and so I like should have left at like 10:45 to get home, but it was 11:10 and I pulled my phone out and there were like 6 missed calls from my mom, like, and 3 missed calls from my dad. And like my mom was texting me and she's like, where are you? Like, it's already past 11, like why aren't you answering my calls? And then like I was getting calls from my dad and I was like, oh shoot. And my dad was like, answer your phone now, you need to get home. And he's like, it's past 11. So I call my mom and I'm like, hi, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, we went out pranking and like I just didn't realize what time it was. And then my mom's like, I didn't even remember what she said. All I remember was she just said, you're grounded, bye. And then she hangs up and I was like, oh shoot. I was like, okay, we need to get back to your house so then I can get back to my car and then I can go home. So that's the first night. So this is Friday. So I already missed curfew, which I was already in trouble for. Okay, and then here's Saturday. So, I mean, I kind of like communicated with my parents that like what happened and stuff. So then I went out Saturday. And we were going to one of my friend's birthday parties, and it was like at a warehouse and it was kind of far. And my mom doesn't let me drive on these 2 highways, and she also doesn't let me drive on the freeway just because it's really dangerous. And also like I have something wrong with the back gate on my Jeep. And so I literally like can't drive like on super fast roads and stuff, because my tires are too big for the mountain that's on my Jeep. So it's literally like already about to fall off. Like I just drive on the road and it's like boom, 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 boom. And it literally like sounds like it's gonna fall off. So I'm with my friends. Brinley's in my car and then Daisy is in front of me and I'm following Daisy. You guys all know Brinley and Daisy, my best friends. But we were going to this party and Daisy found like a super good way to get there. Like we didn't have to take the highway or anything. And so we just like went straight there and it was like easy breezy, like we were all good. And then we got there and it was like a fun party, and then it was time to go and we were just gonna go get ice cream. And yeah, so I was like, okay, Daisy, like I'm gonna follow you. And then like I had like one car behind me. And so I was like, I'll just follow you because you know the way to go, and like we're just going that way to this ice cream place. And so this is bad. This was my fault because I was like, okay, let's go to Freddy's. And I was like, the Freddy's, this one that's like by the Vasa, by our house. And I told everybody that. I was like, so just go to the Vasa by our house. And so everybody's like, okay, like I'm like, it's like kind of by there or whatever. And I'm like really bad at telling stories. I get sidetracked a lot. Like I literally forgot what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, okay. So like there's like 6 cars in front of Daisy, so they all like turned onto the highway, which mind you, I cannot turn onto the highway because I can't go on the highway because my mom will get mad at me. And she also has like this Life 360 app, so she knows when I'm leaving places. And so like I tell her when I'm leaving. And so she like can literally see like where I am. And so everybody, cause I can't drive on the highway because of my Jeep and my mom won't let me. And so everybody turns onto the highway and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna follow Daisy, like we're gonna go straight through this light. And then Daisy turns and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was literally just like freaking out because we're like super far from my house. So I literally have, cause I know like all the roads pretty good around my house. Sorry, I'm like getting over a sickness, so don't mind my like post-sickness voice. But so I know like all the roads around my house and I know how to get home like without getting on the freeway or like the highways pretty well around my house. But we're literally like so far from my house. Like we're like 45 minutes from my house, so I have no idea like where to go. And so I just go straight through the light because I'm like, I literally can't get on the highway. Like if anything, I'll just call my mom and like she can tell me where to go because I cannot drive on the highway. And so we just keep going straight and I'm like, okay, let's just try and find a way home. And I was like, let's look up Google Maps and then it will probably take us to the highway. And then we'll just like pass it and see what happens. And so I don't even know where we end up, but we were literally driving around for like 45 minutes and it's not a good part of town. Like it is not a good part of town. Like it's kind of getting scary, like really sketchy, and it's late at night and like it's just me and Brinley and then just one car behind us. But the car behind us, neither of the boys in there knew where we were or how to get back to our house, especially not going on the highway. And so we literally got lost like in the middle of nowhere. And like it was bad. Like me and Brinley were like pretty much in tears. And so we just like kept driving around and we literally just had no idea like how to get home. So I think, how did we figure out how to get back home? I think that we like backtracked. So we went back to the place that we were at, which we had already left. And then Brinley somehow found like a way on Google Maps. She was like looking at the roads. So then we finally got there and then Daisy calls me and she's like, I'm at Freddy's and nobody's here. And she's like, I'm at this place, like this town. And it's really far from our house. And I was like, Freddy's is not there. And then Brinley's like, oh my gosh, you're talking about Nielsen's. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I told everybody, so everybody's at Nielsen's. But I said Freddy's, so Daisy typed in Freddy's to Google Maps. And it took her like super far. So that was bad. And then, okay. So that was all really bad. But then we all finally get to Nielsen's by our house, so we're good. I'm still kind of freaking out because I literally have been lost for like an hour in like the really bad part of town, but we're good. So we finally get to Nielsen's and we pull up and they're like, Nielsen's is closed. And I was like, okay, perfect, like this is so good. And then we're like, okay, let's just go to Wendy's. And then Wendy's was closed, and then McDonald's was closed, or no, McDonald's, we walked into McDonald's and their dining room was closed. And so we're like, okay, let's just go through the drive-thru and eat it in the parking lot. So that's what we did. And then a lot of stuff went down. Casey ended up throwing it ice cream cone, or yeah, I don't remember who actually. Somebody ended up throwing an ice cream cone at somebody else's truck, somebody who was in my car, and then my car got ice cream on it. So it was a pretty crazy night, but I'm alive. I am, oh, and then I missed curfew. So yeah, that's why I'm grounded, and hopefully I will be ungrounded soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, because this, what the heck? Literally stop. Somebody that I know keeps driving past my house and they keep honking their horn as loud as they can. Okay, so my camera died, but I'm just gonna hurry and switch to my phone. But I was just saying, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all so much. Make sure to subscribe down below and like this video if you liked it. Let me know if you want me to do more story times, because I don't know, I think they're kind of fun and I like to talk, so might as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye.